What's going on, everybody? It's Conrad and Derek here from Everything Pro Wrestling, here to let you guys know that on this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling, we had some technical difficulties. Hashtag blame StreamYard is for the reason for these technical difficulties during the show. For some reason, the microphone kept reverting back to like the webcam. You couldn't hear us. Our voices become faint throughout this. So if you guys hear pauses and breaks in that, I apologize. So here's how the show is going to start off. We're going to kick it to an ad from Jesse after this mini opening, I guess we'll call this. And following that, you're going to get into Montezi, and then you're going to get the audio from the show. It's got some good stuff in there from myself and Derek, but some of it gets cut out. It's really botchy. You'll hear us complaining and probably cursing out StreamYard in it, but that's because it didn't work. And that's not what I pay for when I pay for things from StreamYard. If you want to message them, it's at StreamYard on Twitter. Let them know that they caused some issues for you during this. But I wanted to put something out for you guys, and I'm hoping that we have it resolved before we do our AEW Full Gear stream. So thank you for sticking with Everything Pro Wrestling. Make sure you guys check out the Pro Wrestling Shoot. Thanks for sticking with us, guys.
What's going on, everybody? This is Jesse Carter over at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. The Pro Wrestling Shoot is a podcast that can be found on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Every single Wednesday before AEW Dynamite, we dive into some of your favorite current day wrestling, as well as some old school stuff. We can also be found over on YouTube and Twitch, where we post exclusive video, whether it be content for video games, or wrestling news, or short clips, or even live streams. Come check us out and subscribe to the Pro Wrestling Shoot over on YouTube and Twitch. And if you want to find us on our social medias, it's at the Pro Wrestling Shoot on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok, and over on Twitter at TPWS Podcast. The Pro Wrestling Shoot is not only just a podcast, we are also an independent company when it comes to audio engineering and graphics designs, as well as voiceovers. So come and follow us over on our social medias and check us out every single Wednesday over on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify.
Not many in this can understand. This the podcast to show you who I am. Conrad Cushman, the legend in the plans. Please listen every day to the showcase. The opinions and knowledge that anyone can take. Showing you how it is done. Proving I am number one. What a legend becomes. This is now my time to show you that I am here. This podcast just to make it loud and clear. By the fans, for the fans. Not many whose head can understand everything pro wrestling. It can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes.
All right. Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by my esteemed colleague, the one, the only, the man they call Derek. Yo! We are here to review AEW Dynamite for November 16th, 2022. Lots to get into, lots to talk about when it comes to the show. Tazzy just mentioned AEW going to San Francisco. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat right now. I shouted them out twice. I'm not doing it again. If you're in here, your comments are going to pop up. Stay in here. All right? Spread the word, retweet, show us some love. EPW show, the handle right now on all social media and the new YouTube handle. Make sure you guys check us out. 5-star review, like the podcast, share it. We need to be in that algorithm. It's Full Gear Weekend, baby. Show us some love. We appreciate it. Guys, if you're holding on to those Full Gear questions, save them for the end because we're going to get into Derek's preview and predictions. We're going to possibly fly through a lot of this show. So, getting into it, we did have some news throughout the week, so we are going to make some of this happen. First off, we know we're getting that AEW Games news. Yes. I'm kind of hyped for a little Fight Forever, bro.
Yes.
Yo, I just want to let y'all know firsthand, Derek is getting his ass beat when this game comes out, like on the daily. Like there's nothing he can do about it.
Bro, it's not happening.
The only thing he can do is like it or love it. That's it.
It's not happening, bro. We know we're gonna have a 5-star match every single time, bro.
Nah, fam. Nah, fam. There's gonna be some squashes in this.
Nah, bro. Ain't gonna be no squashes. It ain't happening.
Me and Derek will have the coverage for the Full Gear video game. So if you guys do want that, show up afterwards, and we'll talk about it. If there's more to delve into, I'm sure that I'll find a way to cover it later on the channel here. So come on in. Let me know what you guys are anticipating for the game. What do you think they're going to show, Derek? I mean, we got to be close to the release date at this point.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the release date and trailer.
Yes, release date, trailer. Definitely I think we're going to get a little bit of gameplay in there. We have to. I think it has to happen.
You know who I want to see?
Come on, bro.
The Big Show, bro.
Nah.
It's one time.
No. Don't want to hear it, bro.
Derek is hating, bro.
I do not want to see Captain Insano, Big Show, none of that. Paul White, none of that.
More on him momentarily. We're going to get into some Big Show tonight. But Derek, also in the news, Bandito has signed to All Elite Wrestling.
Nice.
Apparently, word around the schoolyard is Bandito's choice was made by, how do I want to put this? Bandito's choice was made by his family, basically saying like he wanted to be able to see his family more. AEW was the better choice. So he's over here. Triple H and them did reach out, make an offer.
It's understandable. You have to give the guy credit to wanting to be closer to his family, or having more time to see his family.
Yeah,
it has to happen that way.
Yeah. That's a good sign. Like, look at Jesus said, good sign by them.
Yeah. Oh, Bandito's nice. Bandito is nice. I definitely like his moveset. Definitely got a lot of energy. What he did tonight though was actually nice too. Like that was dope.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Wow, see him in a month. Somebody said.
Oh,
maybe he might not be wrong. He might not be. Are you talking about at the ROH pay-per-view? Maybe. Could be. I got high hopes for Bandito. We'll talk about him on this show, but I can see why you're saying that.
Yeah.
Also tonight, AEW Interim Women's World Championship match. We had Toni Storm versus the Bunny. Hold up, wait a minute. That is not the match. They ended up making a change to have Toni Storm versus Anna JAS. So that was flipped on the card for tonight. So yeah, there's that. That happened, you know.
What can you say?
I could complain, but who's gonna listen? One of those types of deals, I feel.
Right.
It sucked that they ended up having to switch the match, but I get it at the same token.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. It's gonna be what it's gonna be at this point. Let's get to the opening contest here. It is a tag team match. Claudio Castagnoli and Bryan Danielson representing the BCC versus Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara.
Spanish God.
They went in and put themselves on a really good tag match. B-Boy put the Bunny got sick. Okay. Card subject to change. Yeah, I hate that line.
Right.
Ain't it? Matt Lopez said he thought this was a fun opener. Derek, what did you think of this one?
This was really good. This was a really good match. Again, Claudio showing that pure butter strength.
It was good. Like,
yes,
they went in, they showed out. I can't really say too much bad about this.
No.
I feel like Danielson was like the one I wasn't paying attention to tonight.
Yes, I think he was probably lower on the totem pole, shall we say?
Yeah, we gotta shine that up, man. We gotta do something more with that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's what it's gonna be. It's what it's gonna be with that. Eventually we will have what we need for it. I'm not complaining.
No.
This was a really good match. I thought it was fun for what they pulled out in this. Claudio is a beast. The man was doing drop down knees, like getting down on his knees and then getting up, and did it on the other leg with Sammy Guevara. Man. I thought he was gonna do it with Jericho too, but he was like, nah, I ain't got time for that. He said, not tonight, baby, not tonight. He's saying match of the night for him.
Okay, I can see that.
You know what Brandon's gonna say? No, we don't. No, we don't. Brandon was wild tonight. Shout out to Brandon if he's listening. Yeah, this was really good. Sammy Guevara, I thought, had some nice moves too. That flip over the top rope looked good.
Yeah, that was. But you know what though, Sammy always comes through for that kind of stuff. You know, as much as Sammy pisses me off right now.
Wait, why does he piss you off?
Just because, dude. He's an ASS.
What? Just backstage?
No, just a whole character right now. I mean, I get it. It's the heel Sammy, so we all gotta have something to hate. Yeah, I can't stand him.
Sammy did all right in this. This was a solid matchup, I thought. Jericho eventually goes for the bat. He gets caught by Claudio. Big Swiss swing with the bat in his hand. Claudio takes the bat as Jericho tried to hit him. No DQ, of course.
Right.
Locks in the sharpshooter, turns him over. Jericho taps awkwardly, like really quick, as Claudio just holds the bat up, and Derek was like, disrespect.
Right.
So
it was.
Jericho took the L here. It makes me wonder what's going to happen at the pay-per-view now, though. But at least it wasn't a Sammy and Tay thing. That is true, Deanna.
Yes. I think that's why I don't like Sammy, because of that whole dynamic. I mean, no disrespect. I love both of them, but
hater.
I'm not hating, bro. I'm just saying, like, come on.
You're hating on love right now. These are two people in love.
Are they?
Claudio looked great in this match, Tazzy said, and I will fully concur with that. You think I'm scared to go to hell? I'm from Jersey. Come on, Chuckaroo. Can't be having that language. I'm actually super tired today, too, for the record. Like, my boss is from Jersey, and I happened to meet him today, and it was pretty, like, it was a cool day. Like, I went into work. It was nice. Like, it was one of those office days. All the people are coming.
Right.
It was like this. It happened so fast, it was over. But I got free pizza. So, it's the Band-Aid of all workplaces. Yeah, I can't be mad.
Yeah.
Give me a slice. Keep your love at home and off my TV. Coming from Deanna. Deanna, you're probably, I don't know. I gotta watch you in the chat. You say some slick stuff. You and Derek are up here for like, I gotta watch what you two say.
Love you, Deanna.
Freaking filthy. After that, we got a John Moxley promo. The usual. Yeah, there you go. Sting and Darby promo we get. This is a promo heavy show.
Very promo heavy.
Sting and Darby Allin are in this. I thought this was cool.
It was.
They went back to the old video package of like they're driving in a car. Darby comes out. I don't know if his head's bleeding or if that's paint on his head. Darby then hops into the front seat. Darby's really good at these like home movies for him.
He's like perfect with these, dude. Like,
I'm looking forward to their matchup here. I know she didn't just put a halo on her head. Come on now. BJ said the segments didn't suck tonight like the last couple of weeks. Yeah, we'll get into that at the end. I feel like this show felt like old Dynamite.
Yes.
It felt like if you had a 5-pound bag, they crammed 10 pounds into it tonight. They were just get it out next. And that's what they did. And then we get the famous Acclaimed music video for A Hand for a Hand. This is where we got to see Captain Insano, which I am banned from pressing the button.
Yes.
Apparently, because it's what's messing up the audio tonight. Apologies. But Captain Insano's in the video. These guys go in. I love the Acclaim, bro. I love the Acclaim.
The Acclaim is top notch.
They're good. It's their time right now.
It is. It is.
Max Caster's talented. Bowens has the charisma. It's the perfect team. And Billy Gunn managing them is perfect as well. It's the Road Dogg Billy Gunn dynamic. It just like it attracts. That's just how it happens. Look at Jesus said that music video was good. Me and Jesus go way back. Like I think when Max Caster first got on TV, like Dynamite and stuff, we were talking about how good he is in the private chats.
It took me a while.
He's not bad. He's really dumbing his raps down for people too. I don't think people realize that. Like he's really like, you guys get this, right?
Right. Although he
What's your favorite Acclaim music video? It's Buck Hunt for me.
Yeah.
Buck Hunt. Yo, they got those boys on that one. That was good.
Yeah, that is their best one. That is their best one.
Facts. I was like, slow down a bit, Tazzy said. Nah, listen, it's a fast-paced show. I need more Captain Insano. See?
Nah.
The soundboard hates Captain Insano.
Yes.
We're gonna blame Derek for setting that up. I'll bet Conrad. Wait, what? Conrad asked with Pack and no game, no hammer needed. Yo, listen, these boys went in, man. So then we get Anthony Bowens versus Swerve Strickland. I like this. This was they kind of talk crap about Swerve.
Yeah.
They called Keith Lee Cleveland Jr. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all forever wrong for that. But
Definitely.
Swerve has been showing some heelish traits.
Yes.
Billy Gunn attacked Swerve at the beginning of the match. Billy Gunn wants this man's ass.
Man.
Yeah, he just wants he was ready to fight.
He was.
They pull him off. I don't know if Billy got sent to the back or not, but he got pulled off of Swerve. Bowens and Swerve show off the athletic prowess in this match. I just wanted to use that word on the podcast, truthfully. Good roll throughs. I thought this is the best Bowens has looked since recovering from his injury again.
Yes. You know what move was actually very not basic, but very.
I'm telling you guys, it is not me. It is not me.
No. Yeah, this is like going in and out for no reason.
And it says the audio's on it. Like when we see it, it shows me where my audio's coming from. It has not said like, oh, it's not in.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna keep watching the chat and you guys just tell me if it goes out. That's what it's gonna be then for tonight.
Yeah.
So if there's a pause in the audio, bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why it's doing that. So hashtag blame StreamYard for a crappy stream, because I'm gonna definitely let them hear about this.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially when you pay for it. Ridiculous. So Swerve, he gets in, he hits his kick from the Swerve's house. Swerve's house. I don't know what he calls that drop kick to the head. I love that. He hit the top rope stomp. Bowens kicked out of both of these finishers, and then he finally gets the win when he folds them up like an accordion into that little driver that he hits.
Yep, which is a very, very nice move.
Right?
I like it. Time
to stick a Karen on him. I'm gonna be Karen.
Hello.
B-Boy said Keith Lee, ABCDEFG. Someone should have told you not to F with me. Peace. This is a great showing for Bowens. Hey, it happens sometimes. We got your back. Thank you, BJ. Conrad, I like the only one they did against Moxley and Kingston. Oh, okay. But don't turn your back on the Wolfpack. That was creepy how we just did that at the same time. After that, we get a promo build up with Jade Cargill, Nyla Rose. Okay. I've hated this storyline, but I'm happy for both of the competitors, if that makes any sense. Like, they get shine on TV, but why can't anybody get the belt back for Jade for weeks is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So the only thing I can think of is
nah, you can't even justify this shit.
I can't. It's got to stop.
You feel that, folks? That was his reach that just got cut off. He was trying to reach for something. It ain't happening.
I'm just saying, bro.
Nah, fam. It's not. We're not saying. This is bad. Do better is all I can say for that. Following up from that, we got Samoa Joe's promo of why he did what he did to Swerve. Or not Swerve. What the hell am I saying? Wardlow. Why he attacked Wardlow. By the way, shout out to the camera people for missing that shot. What are we doing here?
Well, we can't save them all, bro. Can't save them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
I don't know. I don't know what happened here with all this.
Yeah. They messed up here a little bit.
Is it too convoluted? Well, I get why Joe turned on Wardlow, but does this need to be a triple threat? Is the question, I guess, for the chat. Because that's what they've set up here. Powerhouse Hobbs comes out. They're about to beef. Wardlow comes out, attacks Joe this time. Then they're all fighting each other in the ring. You get all the jabrones from the back. They come out, pull apart.
I don't think it needs to be a triple threat.
I shouldn't say jabrones. All the people who aren't on the card, Dark, whatever.
I don't think it needs to be a triple threat, bro. Like, I think the split between Joe and Wardlow was just a tad premature. I think Wardlow and Powerhouse Hobbs had to go through their stuff first.
I think it's just adding a person to the match to have someone else on the card is what it feels like.
I guess, but is it really necessary though? I don't think it's necessary now.
Facts. BJ says Samoa Joe's the most logical heel in AEW.
I will second that notion.
Joe ain't make no sense, but I liked his intensity.
Yeah.
How would you promote Jay versus Nyla differently? I would just have it be a match about two powerhouses.
Yeah.
That's all it has to be. Jade thinks she's the strongest person, and Nyla says, I'm stronger than you and I'm bigger than you.
Exactly.
And that's what I want the match to be. Yes, give it to me. It should be fun. Triple threat means a longer match too. Big meaty men slapping meat. That is true. Hobbs is just there to eat the pen. I don't think Hobbs is eating the pen. I think Hobbs is winning the title. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
Triple threat's about to be fire though. I agree. I think it's going to be a good match. I just don't know if I like the setup to it. Sidebar, shout out to Ash Effin Ketchum. After 25 years as a 10-year-old, he is finally the Pokemon World Champion. Salute to a real one.
Yo, did Pikachu ever evolve, bro?
Love Samoa Joe as a heel. I know nothing about this. I know nothing about these pocket monsters that you speak of. World Champ Ash. I initially predicted Hobbs versus Wardlow versus Starks on the pod a while back, a few weeks ago. Make sure you check BJ out every weekend as he brings you the count out on EPW audio versions. Yeah. So I have a theory on this, and I guess we'll get into it once we get into Derek's predictions here a little bit. I thought Hobbs was going to win the original match. I still think he is going to win.
Oh, yeah.
Let Hobbs win, then we revisit Hobbs and Starks. Deanna took the words right from my mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
That took it right from my mouth. So that's the setup right now. We're going to get a triple threat match. I'm going to kind of combine two segments here because it's my show, and I guess we can. Britt Baker cut this heartfelt promo about the women's division and how far she's come backstage. And Saraya cut her promo as well earlier in the night, just what it meant to them. I'm kind of looking forward to this match. This is a big deal for them. That's a non-title women's match.
It is. But you know what, though? It's good to see Saraya back in the ring. I pray, knock on wood, everything goes well. I'm hoping that it's what I feel like it should be. I think it should be a certain way, and I think it's gonna be that way. But you know that's the optimism that I have. It's been what, 5 years since she's been in the ring, maybe longer.
Yeah, she's been in there for a little bit.
So I definitely think that this would be a great start back match for her. This would be a great match for both of them, regardless of the fact. But I'm happy for it. I think Saraya will win. Oh, well, we'll get into that.
Yeah. BJ said, let's go, Britt. I hope she mops the floor with Saraya. She walked back some of that. I thought a superstar BS tonight, but Britt's still AEW's champ in this match, in my opinion. Yeah, I think the AEW homegrown fans will be rooting for Britt in this. I like both promos, though. I thought this is a match that I'm interested in for the show. This one has pretty good build so far because this show has been on the build. Yes. But to me, this was my favorite match of the night here. It is a trios match, baby. We got Death Triangle versus Top Flight. Salute to Dante Martin's brother Darius returning back to the fold for Top Flight. And shout out to the man called AR Fox. If you don't know who this is, he is a great wrestler on the independent scene. I love his work in Lucha Underground as well. Dude is amazing. B-Boy Skyline said it. That trios match, though, like, come on, D. You got to give it up. Derek, now, I'm going to tell you what really happened if Derek doesn't want to tell you what really happened. So, Derek, what did you think of the trios match tonight, my friend?
It wasn't bad. It got a little sloppy.
So what did you think? Shout out to the intern screaming in the background because he knows Derek's lying. So I'm going to let you try that one more time, Derek. I'm going to let you try it one more time, what you said, actually.
All right, so it's a first for everything. It's a first for everything. This was a good match. I don't have anything to really say about it.
Bookmark this. 33-33. Derek just said that there was a good trios match. Do not let this motherfucker come on this podcast ever again saying, I've never seen a good trios match. Do not let Derek come on here and do this. Now, listen, I know Derek's everybody's favorite on here, but I am going to hold people accountable for their shit. Derek just said that this was a good match.
It was. Actually, you know what? I am going for it, bro. This was my match of the night.
Say again? Say it one more time. I didn't hear you.
This was my match of the night. I will go for it.
This match was the match of the night.
Yes.
For you.
For me.
The trios match was the match of the night. Y'all mark this shit down. From 33 minutes to 35 minutes, Derek said this was a good match.
Listen, I'm just saying, bro. It's the first time for everything. Don't forget though. The next one might be garbage.
I'm gonna take my dub tonight in stride. We'll take it in stride.
Wait, one for 30, one for 90.
I'm gonna take this dub in stride. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Sometimes with the worst record, you gotta be proud of your W. The Commanders ended that Eagle streak on Monday. I can't complain.
Yes, they did.
I can't complain. AR Fox was MVP tonight. Yo, I tweeted it out. Tony
Yes, he was.
Coughing's unprofessional on the podcast. Tony Khan, sign AR Fox, bro.
Yes.
Sign AR Fox. I think he'd be a great addition to Ring of Honor or something.
Especially for the younger generation.
Bro, great exchanges with Darius Martin and Ray Phoenix, number one. Darius was back. He looked like he didn't miss a beat. Dante Martin did a leap up to the middle rope while inside the ring, bro, and then like flip forward. I don't know how this man did that.
Bro, that was, oh my God. We haven't seen that or anything close to that in years, bro. Like, can you think of anything where something like that actually happened?
What, the flip?
Yeah, just like that whole sequence.
Nah, he crazy, bro. He's just crazy. Dante Martin's great. Crazy. I really want these two to be a great tag team. I want them to get time in the ring and do their thing.
Absolutely.
AR Fox hit his classic moonsault off the ring post. He just runs up the post and then hits a moonsault. He's amazing. I really recommend you check out his match with Killshot in Lucha Underground. Killshot is Swerve Strickland, for those who don't know. This match is probably in my top 5. I could even probably say top 3, top 2 even. I got to go back and watch Lucha Underground, but it's definitely in my top 5 Lucha Underground matches of all time. Watch the finale to their feud. This match is a banger, bro. It's a banger, and I really hope everyone checks it out. Finally, Derek put some respect on the trios match tonight. Deanna said, who is this, Derek? Whose mans is this? Right? Tazzy loves trios matches. I love trios matches. They're fun.
Until they get sloppy.
Captain Insano was on TV, and Derek said there was a good trios match. Hell has frozen over tonight. I love you guys in the chat, man. You guys are the best, man.
Come on, y'all. Don't do me like that.
Nah, keep it up. Hold this man accountable to the shit he says. Derek says stuff and forgets. Derek talked, randomly, bro, last week. Derek talked trash about Alex Marvez, and in the comments, somebody was like, yo, why Derek do that to Alex Marvez? I couldn't tell you, bro. He just did it. He just like, I'm just gonna trash on Alex Marvez right now. Just randomly.
Sick of seeing that man.
He was backstage just trying to tell you what's going on, and Derek just hates on him.
Look at that stupid ass face.
Leave that man alone.
I'm just saying, dude.
Leave that man alone. All right. In the end, the Lucha Brothers and Pat get the win. I know I put a lot of shine on them because I want AR Fox to get signed.
Yes.
The Lucha Brothers killed it tonight too. They set him up, basically hit their finish. The Lucha Brothers hit the package pile driver, stomp combo, Black Arrow, ain't nowhere to go. 1, 2, 3. They win because he is a. Go ahead, say it. I know you like to swear. Go ahead, just say it.
Yeah.
Bastard. Pack. He came in and did it. Marvez is kind of trash. Like, looks like Officer Barber.
And see, I told you, bro.
You foul, bro. You foul. I'm gonna let that slide right now. Should be a timeout in the chat. I'm gonna let that slide. Y'all leave Alex Marvez alone.
That's a foul, bro.
I thought, no, the sound is dying. No. They need to fire Alex. Come on, y'all. We just need to put him in better positions, maybe. I'm not ready to write the guy off yet. He has a passion for this, I think.
I think he does, but
he just not in your company.
Yeah, nah. Somewhere else, maybe.
So after this, we got some after-match antics, though, Derek. Pat gets on the mic, and he's looking crazy, number one, with the hair all in his face. And he says, oh, there's been talk about, we sound kind of muffled. This has been an issue. So hold on 1 second. I'm about to, there's about to be a beef between me and StreamYard. You guys let me know if that's better. I feel like I have to keep resetting the mic, like taking it off, then putting it back on.
Yes.
I want y'all to tag StreamYard on Twitter right now and say, yo, StreamYard, you messed up EPW show stream. Give this man a refund tonight.
Times.
Yeah, it's still
Fix
good,
it.
so you know, but not as crisp. Is it because Derek yelled bastard really loud?
Probably.
Tell me if it's better. Okay, see, back to full. The microphone is doing something that it wants to do. I can't change that, guys. I promise you. Like, Derek is looking at me as I change it. Like, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, it's dipping in and out on our side, and he's trying to fix it. So we apologize, but StreamYard, get on your shit.
Yeah, so if you guys hear the audio version, apologies from the chef. All right, but we're gonna keep it moving. Next up, let's talk a little bit about Death Triangle. They had that promo. Death Triangle versus the Elite is happening, bro.
Do they deserve it, though?
You don't want my opinion, bro.
I don't think they deserve it.
You don't want my opinion, bro. That's all I'm going to keep telling you. You damn sure don't want my opinion right now. You know what?
I don't think they deserve
it. No. I'm not mad.
I am, but I'm
no, I'm not mad at them. I'm not. I just... Bro, I saw a post yesterday that compared CM Punk to Tessa Blanchard. Have some of the people in the wrestling community lost their damn mind? He got into a fight. You guys are acting like this man is excommunicated from any company. He should never work there again. Stop believing this bullshit that people are spreading online. It's annoying. All right? It's annoying. Yeah, Tazzy, make sure you guys check out everything beforehand with StreamYard. BJ said it might not be StreamYard encoder tonight. Maybe they're having some issues. Punk is way better than Tessa. Yeah, but to compare like whose career fell faster, ha ha ha. You know what? Rob Zombie over Tessa Blanchard. This stream should be called Hell Has Frozen Over. Yes, Rob Zombie. I'd rather watch every Rob Zombie movie over Tessa Blanchard and her bullshit of her lying.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
You don't even want to know, bro. But listen, the Elite are back. If you're an Elite fan, I've got people in here who love the Elite. I'm happy for them. I hope they go out there and they steal the show. But I'm still going to hold them accountable for what needs to be done. Give FTR them belts. Young Bucks better put them over. That's it. I don't want to hear. I don't even care if it's a bad decision at this point. That's what needs to happen. Don't try to wait this out until you're hot or they're down and then you face off in the match.
Right. Yeah.
Just do the match. Do you give the belts back to them is the other question.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't.
Tessa is canceled from wrestling. Punk's not. I missed AEW. They signed Tessa. No, Tessa's not signed. Tessa was compared to CM Punk, and I just had to bring that up before we talked about the Elite returning. I see Ducks in the chat. The Elite will steal the show. Big T says, I have a sneaky suspicion that we might see Punk on Saturday. I know it's completely left field theory, but I don't know. I want to hear that theory once the time comes when we talk about the matches.
Right.
In Ron Simmons' words, damn. Yeah, we'll get into some more of that, but Elite will be back. I'm happy for him. Everyone who's a fan of them, let's just get back to normal here in AEW. We don't need to be operating at 80% or 70% speed.
Nope.
Just do what you're going to do. I'm over it. The people should be over it. Actually, I'm lying. I'm not going to be over it. It will come back up, but for this weekend, I'm going to try and be over it. All right. Let me see here. DA. Who's DA? Versus the Elite. I think it's supposed to be Death Triangle, maybe. I slam in the back of my Dragula. Omega may make a video for New Japan on Sunday to challenge Ospreay. I'm with it. Go send Kenny over there.
Yes, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah. Next matchup we have here for the AEW World Title Eliminated Tournament. I just told you I was lying. I said no. All right, sick. I'm not over it. World Title Eliminator Tournament. Ethan Page versus Bandito. I thought we just had praise for Bandito. We just talked about how he got signed.
Yes.
Bandito hit a great moonsault off the ring post in this matchup here. Ethan Page went for the top rope Eagle's Edge, got blocked. Bandito hits the classic. Give him the shimmy. Give him the Eddie shimmy, Derek. Hit that Eddie Guerrero frog splash off the top. Didn't get the win. Eagle's Edge, though, happens, and Ethan Page is the victor in this one. He moves on in the tournament.
Ah, man. That would have been so nice to have that sound clip for that.
It would have been. Not tonight. Not tonight. The hell has frozen over on this stream. This is a bad stream for us because StreamYard ain't got their shit together. So I'm going to take a dump on them every chance I can get right now because you messed up my stream. So Eagle's moving on. It's got to be Eagle and Ricky, right?
Yes.
Ricky Stark got beat up last week by Lance Archer. It looks like they're going to have a match. I think that's your finals.
That is what you call the finale.
Who you going with to win this? We don't even have the graphics up for this right now, and I really just don't think that it's necessary.
Spanish.
It's just not. It's just not. Fucking bullshit. So listen. It was really good. Hold on. Don't turn AEW into the NWA. Hold on. AEW may be down a little bit, but the Funkasaurus ain't our world champion, bruh.
Right.
I ain't gonna let that go. Tyrus is fucking awful, bro. I'm sorry to say it. Like, I like the dude in WWE, but he is fucking awful. And there ain't no way you're gonna tell me that we're gonna compare John Moxley, MJF. This dude ain't competing with fucking Orange Cassidy or any of them, any of the champions in AEW, bro. The women included. Like, he's not on that level. Fuck the NWA. I said it. All right, nice guys with attitudes, whatever you want to call them. National Wrestling Alliance. Billy Corgan needs to get his shit together. I liked that company at one point in time, and he just started fucking it up. Like, he just went right downhill. He didn't even go uphill fast enough. It was like a slingshot. They went up and they went right back down. Right. NWA is trash right now. Like, they got to get it together, bro. I don't want to hear about the NWA style. What's that style supposed to be? Shitty. This dude's asking WWE and AEW to, can we be your feeder system or whatever? Hey, motherfucker, ain't nobody feeding you shit. Who have you created? Who did you create? I'll wait. I got time. The Pope was the Pope before he came in. Even Tyrus was Tyrus before he came in. Who did he? Yo. Get your shit together, Billy. I'm trying not to cancel on you, but you got to get your shit together, all right? I'm not feeling the booking decisions right now. I'm not interested. That's the best way I could put it.
I can't speak on it.
You don't watch that shit. That's why. I respect that, though, that you said that. That's a respectable thing. Funk is on a roll to the dump. Don't be hating just because Funk is on a roll. Here we go with everybody in this. Matt said he canceled his NWA subscription on Fight. I don't blame you, bro. He's not even 24/7 worthy. Tazzy, that's the truest shit I heard in the chat tonight. Truest shit you ever wrote, dog. One for the real ones. We get build up. Jungle Boy Luchasaurus promo. We'll talk about that in a minute here. Saraya interview. We talked about that before. Eddie Kingston and Ortiz cut a promo. I don't know if you guys know, but Rampage, we're getting Eddie Kingston and Ortiz versus Jun Akiyama. I don't know if you know, but this is the match Eddie Kingston has been begging for. Like, this dude is considered a legend for them. Rob Zombie over Tyrus for sure. For sure, BJ. And Konosuke Takeshita. Like, yo, this match is going to slap, bro. The match, Eddie Kingston wants this. I'm happy for Eddie Kingston. He was someone who was in the NWA, by the way, and he bounced to greener pastures. Good for Eddie. This match needs to main event this show.
Yes.
I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait. It's going to be so good, bro.
You can't pass it up. You can't pass it up.
Listen, I'm coming in right now. I'm going to let you know what's happening on Rampage. Rampage, we're getting Athena versus Madison Rayne. Why? I don't know. Also, we're getting the FTW champion Hook versus Lee Moriarty. You sound like you want to hate, but I'm going to just keep moving right now. All right. I thought this was going to be on the pre-show, but apparently not. After that, we are getting Lance Archer versus Ricky Starks. And not twice, dude. Spanish. Ridiculous. We should get Kingston versus Akiyama in a one-on-one at 0 hour. Could happen. Takeshita. Can't wait to see the pop-up headbutt from Tyrus. Gonna be a banger. Y'all need to stop. So that is Rampage on Friday. I'll have a thread up in the Everything Pro Wrestling group on Facebook, so make sure you guys check that out. It is a private group where you guys can come and talk some pro wrestling with us. I would love it if you all joined. Throw up some threads in there. Come talk wrestling with us. Main event time. This was the last match on the card. Don't want to hear otherwise, because it's true. It wasn't the last segment, but it was the last match. Toni Storm versus Anna Jas. This one did not go long. And it was hit by the infamous picture-in-picture that Derek hates.
Hate that so much.
Picture-in-picture ended up kicking off some stuff here for us. Toni Storm hit a great hip attack, the Sweet Cheek music. Her finisher, that's what she named it, not me. Shout out to RJ City. RJ City, eat a stinger, brother. I saw you talking about Buffalo this week, and I heard you try to downplay the Galleria Mall. All right? Knock it off. Anna Jay got on offense for a little bit, but she was immediately met by Toni Storm and one of Derek's favorite finishers of all time. Shout out to Dean Malenko, the classic Texas Cloverleaf. Watch Dean Malenko take a backdrop. I see a lot. What 0 hour? I don't know if that's gonna be the pre-show again. We'll see. The Full Gear pre-show. RJ City was fire. Yeah, I love RJ City every Sunday. That's my breakfast time. Spent with RJ. The crowd was dead in this match. I think they might have just been tired out from it. Audio downgraded again. Thank you. This one goes out to the real ones over here at StreamYard. Hold on. Back better than ever, I hope. StreamYard hates y'all tonight. Yep. Fuck StreamYard tonight. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
All right. So let me know if it's better, guys, in the chat. I'm going to try and keep it rolling for this because I don't want to. I'm not editing this either. Like, fuck all that. I'm not doing it. You get what you get tonight. Hashtag, like I said, I'm dead serious. Go tag StreamYard on Twitter or Facebook, wherever you guys go, and let them know, like, yo, you messed up a good stream tonight. We had a great opener, and it got screwed up because of StreamYard. But tis what it is, right? As a shitty leader once said, as I like to tell people. This was all right. Texas Cloverleaf for the dub. Can't be mad, right?
Nope. It's been a long time since anyone's ever really done a Texas Cloverleaf.
Yeah.
Besides the Iceman.
Okay. BJ said, I'll announce it on Twitter, but the count out will be out Sunday this week because of Full Gear and any potential media scrum news or fights. You never know what's going to happen at these media scrums.
Right.
By the way, I will be on call tomorrow with Tony Khan and the rest of the media people. So I will be on call at 1 p.m. Listening to it. Hopefully, I got a question asked last time. I don't know if you guys peeped that, but hopefully I can get another question in this time for you guys. If you guys have anything, send me a tweet, a private message if there's something you're interested in. And if I can find a way to word it, I'm not asking about CM Punk and them. Don't make me waste a question.
Right.
So, yeah, if you guys have something you're interested in, let me know. And we probably can't ask video game questions because they're going to save it for the show. But if you got something, throw it at me.
Right.
We're going to run down the Full Gear card here in 1 second, get Derek's predictions, and we'll head on out of here tonight because we're going to be super tired. Main event time. It is the promo we hear from MJF. Eventually makes his way out here for this one, but it's really a John Moxley promo. He comes out with Regal. He's going to grind the bones. He's going to definitely mess you up. He talks about how he doesn't think Max is ready for this. It's a good promo, I thought. It was solid.
It's a good promo.
He's trying to hype you up, and then we get the Firm coming out to try to attack Moxley. They jump him. They get on Regal even. I was like, yo, be careful my man Regal's neck, but they grab him, push him up in the corner. They're ready to fight. Doesn't happen. MJF makes the save. He's knocking people down. I got a lot of CM Punk feelings from this promo, like Money in the Bank 2011. Didn't hit as strong, but I felt MJF tried to do that. Moxley, while you're laying there.
Yeah.
I felt it a little bit.
Yeah.
CM Punkish. You know what?
It felt good because I think this match is going to be really good.
Right? BG says, I hope we don't have a vengeful tear at Full Gear. Ask him if the rosters are going to be split when ROH lands a TV deal. Good question. That's been one of my main questions to everybody lately, too. When does FTR get the titles? Thank you. It was a good promo. One of two Punk references tonight. Facts, Big T. Facts. I can't wait to hear your theory, Big T. I don't buy this BS. I smell a swerve from the Firm, MJF, and Regal. I'm with Matt Lopez a little bit. I smell something funny.
Yeah.
MJF says you're not facing the same man that you faced at All Out 2020. He didn't say that per se, but I'm ad-libbing here a little bit. You're not facing the same man. I'm not going to use the Dynamite Diamond Ring. I'm taking that belt from you. He cut a great promo. Like, he needed this belt more than he needed air, food. It was good, Derek.
It was. This one will probably keep me on the edge of my seat. This one it's gonna hit differently. But for a good reason. I think it's wait.
Okay. What do you guys rate this show tonight? Leave it in there. I'm gonna say it's a thumbs up show. I thought this was the best show they've done in a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's a thumbs up. Isn't it? Still, yet again, not the best, but
yeah, it was a good go home show.
Yes,
they got you hyped for the pay-per-view and sold the promos.
Nothing more that you could ask for. I mean, you don't want 5-star matches a couple of days before you got to put on the pay-per-view.
Right. Let's get into Derek's Full Gear preview and predictions. Derek, we had the TNT Championship match added. Check out Sean's predictions on Clash of the Podcast. Feel free to keep track if any of us were right, and I'm sure you're going to let us know if we were wrong about some shit too. Derek, triple threat TNT match. Hobbs, Samoa Joe, Wardlow. What's going down? Who's your prediction? If you got nothing in your mind rolling or thinking,
I got a convoluted explanation for what I think is going to happen.
I think what should happen, honestly, what I think should happen
I like that, Tazzy.
Oh man. Okay. So I feel like this kind of messed up what I feel should happen. So Joe turning, so I feel like Joe should not have turned just yet. I think that should have been built up to where Joe is still on the edge with Wardlow, but he still stays by his side. And Wardlow and Hobbs go against each other. I think we still didn't really get the just due between Hobbs and Ricky Starks. So I feel Wardlow should keep this belt because Hobbs and Ricky Starks need to finish that. But since it didn't happen that way, I think Hobbs is going to win that match.
Tell me you're as confused as I am with what he just said. So Hobbs is your prediction?
Hobbs is the prediction.
Hobbs is my prediction as well. Now I'm going to transition into the finals after this, but here's what who's winning the finals of this tournament? Who's the number one contender at I think it might be on your birthday this year. The winner is coming.
It's got to be Ricky Starks.
I agree.
It has to be Ricky Starks.
Ricky faces the world champ. I think Ricky loses to the world champ. Mark this down. And I believe Hobbs and him will meet at Double or Nothing for the TNT championship.
Yes.
That's how it's going to go down.
Yes.
But Ricky needs consistent television time. You cannot just have Ricky doing what you've had him doing.
Right. And this is why I feel like Hobbs is going to win the belt, because you haven't been consistent with Ricky. So it's kind of hard.
10 Rob Zombies for StreamYard is bad tonight. Very bad. Hobbs winning it. So I like that Joe and Wardlow clash at Final Battle for the TV title. I think you could do something with that. I think you could put Wardlow in that upper echelon where it's like you got to go through him to get to the main event.
Yes.
He could be that kind of guy. It worked for plenty of people. Jericho, Benoit, Guerrero, when you needed them to do that in WWE.
Right.
It's fine. So that covers both of those matches. So we're in agreement. So Ricky Starks and Hobbs are our picks for those. Let's get into Jade and Nyla. What you thinking on that, bud?
I think Jade retains the title. I just don't think there's enough in there to say that Nyla gets to keep the title. You ran with the title. Didn't we have something like this before in said other company where someone ran away with the title for so long, actually go to wrestle for the title and actually losing? I feel like this was done before. And I feel like Nyla is not the one to win it just yet.
Nah, Nyla's not the one. And this goes into another match that I think we'll get into in 1 second.
Yeah.
But I like that Nyla's getting showcased. I just don't think Nyla needs the W here.
No, because what should be happening? Because there should be a true number one contender wrestling for this title, but Nyla is the per se. I am the bane of your existence right now.
Facts. Jade needs the W, I think. I don't think Nyla's the one to beat Jade. Jade's waxing that booty. 14 Lima beats for StreamYard. Word to Mr. Briggs. Casey will be proud of that. I agree with Derek. I got Jade winning this, and I will then put it into this women's match. Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter for the interim women's championship. We gotta get that belt off Thunder Rosa if she's not coming back soon.
Yeah.
We got to know what's going on with this. In my opinion, Jamie Hayter needs to put on a great contest here, but Jamie Hayter does not win this. Jamie Hayter is the one to beat Jade, in my opinion. There is no one else after Chris Statlander went out, and she is my pick for who wins in that matchup.
This puts me in a strong predicament, bro. Because I was definitely going in thinking Jamie would win this.
I don't see it yet.
Only because it's been so long since Thunder Rosa's been gone. I mean, she had a back injury?
Yeah.
Okay. So you had a back injury. This was what, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago?
It's been a little bit now.
So without any kind of return, unless if she decides to show up as a surprise, I don't know.
Some people got Hater winning. Deanna wrote Hater.
It's really hard to say, bro, because
BG said your episode of American Dad is on right now.
Stereo Cantos. I would have to say Jamie Hayter does not win because she has to go against Jade. Because honestly, really, that's your only real powerhouse right now.
That's the match, I think.
Because if Chris Statlander was here, that's your powerhouse right there.
Facts.
I mean, aside of Nyla Rose, that's your powerhouse. So now that Statlander's out, your next powerhouse is Jamie Hayter.
Right. I see some people, Hayter loses but gets respect. Tony wins it, leads to Hayter beating Jade for Matt Lopez.
Yeah.
Then you come back heel versus face when Rosa comes back. Ooh, okay, Deanna. I mean, listen, there's no wrong answer to how they do this. My question is if they turn Britt face in all of this too. I think it depends on how Tony interpreted this matchup here. The return of Saraya versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. This is a different feeling for this one. What do you think of that one, Derek?
God, this one's tough. Honestly, bro, I feel like this should end in a stalemate.
Rob says Britt causes Hater because Saraya beats Britt and she's jealous. Hater. That could be.
Yeah. I feel like this is a stalemate, bro, because part of me wants to say it's a stalemate just because Saraya's back for her first match. You have two top tier women in Britt and Saraya. There shouldn't really be a winner in this. Although I feel like Saraya does get the win, I feel like there shouldn't be a winner in this match. This one should just be like TKO something.
Something weird happens.
Something weird happens because.
So who's your pick? This stream is about to end. I'm going to lose it on StreamYard.
Yeah.
Okay, Derek. Start again for the tag titles. Like this can't be what happens, right?
No, I think this is the last time you get this match. I think this is the last time you see Swerve and Glory. Keith Lee has had enough of Swerve Scott. Belts just don't go to them. It's over. I predict that they lose this match. This has to go back to the Acclaim because then the Acclaim keeps this. And then this goes to FTR coming out to congratulate, but now FTR challenging at the same time.
Yeah, we got to just move on from this. And hopefully, do you think we get a resolution to Swerve and Lee, or do you think they're going to drag this out a little bit more?
No, I think we get a resolution for it.
So what do you do?
I think they split after this.
Okay. Swerve goes heel, Lee stays face?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Swerve will turn on Lee like it was Lee's fault for him turning on him.
Okay. Fair. I can see that happen. I just got the Acclaim winning right now. That's the only thing I know for sure. I'm interested to see what they do with Keith and Swerve. I think that's where you could really do something different, though, and how you're going to move forward with that.
Yes.
Let's get into this match. I have a graphic for Jungle Boy, Jack Perry versus Luchasaurus. Steel cage match, if you will. Mac and Dream, Dusty Rhodes. We're going to see you out here tonight in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, Mac and Dream's going to be out there. He's going to whoop that dinosaur's ass. He's going to be all on him tonight. I'm going to drop that elbow on you, big Luchasaurus ass punk ass motherfucker. We gonna be out there. We gonna get funky. We gonna get funky. Bionic elbow right on your ass, Luchasaurus. Bionic elbow on your ass. And then I'm gonna have Sting and Luger come out and put me on their shoulders, and we gonna get real happy. We're gonna get real happy about that win. I got nothing, bro. Who you got winning this?
We're gonna put them steroids in that booty.
That's a different person who said that.
I know.
Derek's not allowed to watch any old school wrestling that Rob sends in our group chat ever again. And that was about Sting and Warrior for the record. Trapped in britches and put that steroids in their booty.
This goes to I'm taking a wild card on this one, bro.
You about to go Luchasaurus?
Yeah.
Yeah, you tripping, bro. I got Jungle Boy.
I got Luchasaurus, bro.
BJ,
Because you have to build something up for Jungle Boy, bro, to go up against Christian.
Ooh, hold on. Matt Lopez just came with some fire. He said AEW ROH tag titles at Final Battle. I like that idea, and you're the first person I heard say it. You will get full credit if I hear that. Deanna agrees with Derek. Jungle Boy becomes Hollywood. Jack Perry after this match. E, are you okay, my friend? Please tell me. I will end the stream for you. What do you need an adult for?
Right.
Oh, was it what I said about that dinosaur?
I don't know, bro. I just think that Luchasaurus gets this for some reason because this has to keep Jungle Boy wanting to go back to Christian.
Yeah, they got to continue this feud, and Christian's still going to be injured. But I think you can still do this. I think he can win. Then you can have the rubber match at Revolution.
True. I don't know. I just feel like this. Like I feel like Christian has to get involved somehow, and this has to, because I feel like this is the end for Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
Could be.
But I feel like Jungle Boy needs a little bit more oomph to say, like, Christian, I'm really about to come fuck you up, bro.
They got time, though. I think they got time. I think that could happen at Double or I think Double or Nothing is going to be big payoff city for a lot of long-time feuds.
Yes.
Let's get into the Ring of Honor match. 4-way, Jericho, Sammy Guevara versus Claudio and Danielson. Who do you see walking away with this? We got an ROH pay-per-view next month, too.
I think Jericho and Sammy even this up a little bit.
I need an adult for that Dusty Rhodes bit. I apologize. Ace says Christian is the X Factor. Yo, you dealing with the X Factor.
Garbage.
Nothing was wrong with that group. Albert, Just Incredible, and X-Pac were just fine.
Nah, bro.
Big T's taking Bryan Danielson to win this. Who you got, man? We've got a pay-per-view to build. Do you keep it on Jericho? I think Jericho wins. I don't know how or why, but he wins.
Wait, this is not a tag team match?
No, 4-way.
Why is this a 4-way?
Bro, you're asking the wrong guy. Give me your prediction. I couldn't tell you.
Oh my god.
It feels weird how they set this up.
It does feel weird. Yeah, this goes to Jericho. I thought it was a tag team match.
Shout out to E. X Factor was underrated. So most will agree with you, so I'm not even going to argue this. But who you giving it to?
I think this has to stay with Jericho.
All right. I saw some people pick Sammy. I don't know. Some people said Sammy could. I don't see it. I think you go with Jericho. He's been building this up too long. Yeah. He ain't just dropping this in some weird 4-way.
Yeah.
At least I don't think it would feel right, in my opinion.
No, because I think he loses it to. I think he loses that belt to somebody else.
All right. If I'm missing a match, let me know, y'all. I'm gonna do this one in the main event. Chosen one. Sting and Darby versus Jay Lethal and Double J. That's JE double F JA double RET. Ain't that great?
You're lucky I can't play that thing.
Stop it. Stop it.
Hold
on. The fucking mic muffle. That better be it for the yo. I told people about writing this in the chat. If I see wee woo, we gonna have problems. Because it's JEFFJARRET. Jeff Jarrett. This is the main event. Somebody said, "Oh, it's my world." Jeff Jarrett and the homies. So Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal versus Darby Allin and Sting. Derek, who you got in this one? Sting's no selling a guitar shot. He's got to, right? We got to see the guitar shot.
Yeah, but I don't see this going to them.
You don't see it going to who? Sting and Darby?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I don't, bro. Oh, because what did you bring Jeff Jarrett in for?
Business. He's got a backstage job already.
But I'm saying though, bro, he talked all that good junk. And he came here to lose and just go backstage and do business.
Someone said this is a TNA invasion stable.
I mean, if any, okay, so if it goes to Sting and Darby, they get jumped.
Jay Lethal teaming up with Not So Taker. Jared's gonna hit the stroke on Young Darby. Stop! This chat is killing. If Jarrett wins the AEW World Title in less than 6 months, Derek will quit and Conrad will rant for days. That's where I'm getting BJ on the show if that happens. Sting and Darby got to win, Derek. Yeah, I think Sting and Darby win. Me and Derek are opposite on a lot of these. When we talking shit, this whole pay-per-view.
Bro.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
All right, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
You got
that old Jeff Jarrett thing coming out. I promise you. I'm telling you. Because you brought him in to talk all that shit and then he comes in and loses. I don't know.
My World versus all Rob Zombie songs. I can't back that. That is rough. That is a rough comment. Main event time. I don't have a graphic for it. We'll put this up. John Moxley versus MJF, AEW World Title, Derek.
This goes to MJF.
Big T House is going down. I got MJF too. You got to give it to him. Yeah. He's got the hot hand. This build.
It's that time, bro.
This might be one of MJF's like least built matches that I like.
Yes. This was something that was built up without many matches under the belt. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't a plethora of matches between these two where you could say, all right, this has to go to Moxley. Nah, this got to go to MJF. They wrestled what, maybe once or twice?
Facts, man.
I think this has to go to MJF. It has to.
Okay. Quick question for after the main event talk. Let me know, BJ. I think so. Big T's coming in with his scenario. In Dream scenario, Punk assists Maxwell with the victory, and Punk pledges his allegiance to the devil and turns heel. That'd be wild. He also can't do shit because he's injured, though. Right. That's the fear with him. But that's an interesting way to see it. I personally think Regal's gonna snake Moxley, or MJF's gonna go into his pockets and he's gonna use the brass knucks instead because he's a heel.
Yes.
MJF as a babyface, I know people think they want it. You could cheer him, but MJF needs to be a full-blown heel. Yeah. That's what people love about him.
Yes, that can never change. And that's the same thing for Britt. Britt can never change either.
No, I think you can make her a babyface. I think the little DMD, I think that's so babyface to do.
It is, but
she's better as the little catty, like, doctor, but I don't know. I really think MJF works as a heel. Like, I think you should just never turn
MJF should never change from that.
Yeah, I mean, he could heel it on the people in the ring versus the fans if he's a baby. You know what I mean? Like, you walk that Stone Cold line.
I mean, he did what he could do what he did tonight. That's about as far as it's going to go as a face.
Right. So I will try to have a stream set up for us on Saturday, just so you guys know. Regal makes friends with the devil. I think so, Deanna. That's my prediction for it. I'm throwing it out there. I think Regal and Maxwell, Jacob Friedman join up. I wonder, see the Firm beating him up. I hate when they do the angle where it's like, I told them to beat me up. What?
Right, yeah.
It gets weird sometimes. Like, please, I told my friends to jump me so we could fool you. Ha ha ha. Yeah. You could have just beat his ass if you guys were really smart.
Right.
You know? Let's see here. BJ says, what did you think of the NXT Iron Survivor match idea? I think it's like Scramble match meets King of the Mountain, but you have a lot of story directions. I'm excited for it. I'll have to see how this works. So there's a penalty box and all this stuff. It's really convoluted, kind of. So it's a 25-minute match, Sean said. Hold on, hear me out first, bro. Starts with 2 guys, and then you're going to have 3 more people join in at, I can't remember if it was 3-minute, 5-minute markings. They go in, you can only win by pinfall submission, and you can get disqualified. If you get any of those, you go into the penalty box, I guess, for a minute, 2 minutes, so that you can't be involved. It's interesting. It's different. I have to watch it to see how it plays.
What would be the
winner gets? I think winner's number 1 contender. They said so. It's going to be people battling to become the contender.
So kind of like freeze tag, almost essentially.
Kinda. It's King of the Mountain, bro. I know you don't watch TNA. I'll put it on for you one day. It's a reverse ladder match, so you got to put the belt on the hook to win it. Shout out to Vince Russo. So yeah, it's weird, but this one there's no ladder apparently. So
yeah, well, I would have to see how that plays out, but that's kind of that's just kind of like freeze tag for me.
Let's see here. Big T said, "Is it official that they'll be making an announcement in regards to the video game?" Yes, Evil Uno confirmed it on the AEW game stream, and yes, that was confirmed for the evening. So we will be getting something about the video game. We don't know what it is. My prediction is that we'll get a trailer and maybe a release date. Got to do something soon here.
Yeah.
And then you can worry about DLC after that.
Yeah. Give us the basics, but good, solid basics. Something that we can run with for a while.
Yeah, at this point, we need to be able to talk shit for like at least a month and a half. Like, oh, I can't wait to get that because I saw this in the trailer and that.
Right.
It's time to impress. Kyra turns heel and works with MJF. I would. Winner is coming. Should be MJF versus Ricky Starks. That's what I think it's going to be for the belt.
Yeah.
That's a TNA match, dog. It is. Winner gets a title shot for the women's and men's titles. 5-minute intervals, 90-second penalty box. The first 2 guys have the advantage of getting more time. So yeah, it's who has the most pinfalls. So it's not 1 pinfall. It's like, okay, Derek got 3 pinfalls in the match, so he wins versus whomever.
All right.
Don't be the guy who gets pinned at the end is all I could say.
Right.
House of Black cost we forgot about that match, the trios match. Yeah, I think the Elite don't need the belts. I'm going with Death Triangle to keep them. I'm going weird.
Yeah. They don't need them, bro.
Right. Matt Lopez is, I hope in the game Brian can do the stomps. Me too, man. I hope they get these movesets looking right. I hope Punk, I'm pretty sure Punk's going to stay in the game. Lots to look forward to when it comes to Full Gear. We're going to be covering it on Saturday. Lots of coverage to happen. Stick around. All the matches announced. We'll talk about them. We're going to end this before this mic goes really bad. Shout out to everyone who listened to this. I apologize for any of the audio issues. # blame StreamYard. And for myself and the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling. One.
Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes. By the fans, for the fans, not many in this can understand, this the podcast to show you who I am, Conrad Cushman, the legend in the plans, please listen every day to the showcase, the opinions and knowledge that anyone can take, showing you how it is done, proving I am number one, what a legend becomes. This is now my time to show you that I am here. This podcast just to make it loud and clear. By the fans, for the fans, not many whose head can understand everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinion and the lesson, yes. Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes.